have been working my way through these sound effects. For the sci-fi stuff, because it's not always good. But I'm starting to get the hang of them, so the music should be a little better as we go on more and more.
Sounds good. Hey, everybody.
Oh,
Hola.
Hello, hello.
Alright, let's see. Do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3. Looks like everybody.
Fuck
Alright.
ton of people.
Fuck ton of people. 7 players. I currently had to mute Facebook because I made a post earlier because somebody asked what my favorite homebrew rule I've ever used was, and I answered, and I've had like 49 replies,
oh,
Wow.
and they don't like it at all.
too
I'm sorry to hear
many.
My favorite homebrew rule I've ever used was not allowing characters to die. If you lose your character comes back with a dark gift. So you can't like have a backup character, and you can't be like, well, I don't want to not play this character. Your character can't die. You make your character, that's your character for the whole campaign.
Hooray!
Eddie was in that campaign. He enjoyed it.
Dark gifts are fun though.
Yeah, that
Right.
sounds cool.
Yeah,
They're
that
just-
sounds pretty cool.
Interesting.
It's the whiny. Oh well, what if they say their story's done? Well, given that it's not a book, bitch, write a new one.
Yeah,
Your
the new
adventure keeps going, bitch.
You want to write a new story for the new character? Finish the campaign.
Just
Ah.
another chance for the character to continue growing.
Exactly. Alright, so let's start with a recap. So, a lot happened last game, and so we will be. Let's get some music going. I can't hear it.
I also can't hear it.
I can.
Coincidence.
I could hear it previous when me and Eddie tested it. What the hell, Eddie?
I can't hear it now either, so you broke something.
I think it has to rejoin for us to hear
Yeah.
it. What a
That's
strange
funny
thing.
because I was hearing it perfectly fine.
Yeah, but were you
Well-
in the call before it showed up?
So
There you
here's
go.
the thing I don't know. I use Discord audio pipe since Discord essentially nuked all audio bots and everything about 6 months ago. They were like, fuck you and your games, no audio, and then they promised to bring in their own, which they never did.
Oh,
And Discord audio pipe you set up through their website and you link it to your server, which is great. And then you set it up and you pick the channels, but it only memorizes the channels that are in existence at the time of the creation. So since I added the Legendary Planet voice afterwards, it doesn't recognize that. So let's test.
Yep, I hear it.
Let me
Yeah.
turn that volume down for me. Keep mine at about 30. Wasn't intended to be that loud, but alright. So, we did last game starting in the middle of a battle. At the very bottom of the chute that is right here, a shaft that serves as a lift shaft up and down to the different levels of the facility. The facility itself, so far as you have been able to tell, has 3 levels and a sub-level. You can call that a 4th level, but in terms of scale, it's not. The first level was a multi-roomed level that had essentially held prisoners. Jess, it doesn't look like you can see the map. Is that better?
I can see a map.
Outstanding.
All
Uh,
T posing.
what now?
We're all
We're,
T-posing.
I don't know what that means.
we're in a T position together.
Gotcha. The sub-level apparently housed a very not nice critter. That critter somehow lured you to the bottom. It's sub-level, a 2-room complex where something had been stored, and it attacked you. You managed to fight it off. You wounded it, and it retreated. And you then traveled after exploring the whole bottom level. Well, level 1 just for simplicity, and the sub-level. You decided to travel all the way up the chute. 40 feet above level 1 was level 2. 40 feet above level 2 was level 3. You went all the way up to level 3, at which point the lift does not exceed or go up anymore. So at least there's 3 levels and a sub-level that can be reached from this chute. In that exploration, you explored 2 areas, 2.5 so far. First one being over here, if you guys are zoomed out a bit, I put a circle on it. And that area was, it looked to be the headquarters or chambers, I should say, of some high-ranking official, as well as found quite a bit of unhappiness in the closet and the bathroom. Some zombies. Then you traveled over here, where you found a very unusual situation. A large room with a hole in the side of it, and a flickering green field, some type of magical barrier that was seeming to hold whatever is outside out and whatever is inside in. And you could see through it. It was partially transparent, and the landscape was barren and not super friendly. There were numerous animal paw prints in the orange dust that coated it, apparently possibly came in with the damage that was inflicted to the wall. The room itself had 4 columns. One of them was seemingly damaged, or at least not performing as accurate, and it was causing the barrier, the magical barrier, to fluctuate. You also came across a kindly creature, and that kindly creature was a weird. And it, using a form of communication that relied upon memories or projected images, communicated to the party that there was a way to leave. That way to leave was currently not functional, and it needed to be restored to functionality in order to leave. You haven't. We ended right as you guys were finished your conversation with the creature, that quote unquote conversation. You haven't explored the room with the columns. You haven't investigated the columns yourself. You got the pictures. You don't know anything about the columns per se, how to fix them. So we haven't gone into that room. That room's over here. And then last, right before we finished our game, you guys were exploring this room. This room was essentially a barracks for the Claven, which you've found to be kind of the guards in the area, and it holds 12 cylinders, very tightly packed, none of them occupied. You found some lockers that contained some loot, which you have claimed. We finished out our game last time with the party kind of starting to decide what to do with loot, because I would like to start cleaning out the party sheet. I try not to keep it too full. There's some magic items. You've managed to identify quite a few of them. The party is going to want to clean that out in the next game or so. It's not like we're going to have to stop and clean it out right before we start playing, but it's something I'd like you guys to be putting your eye on and maybe figuring out. The only piece I'm going to mention, reference the inventory before we start playing, is keep in mind if it's mundane equipment, and you don't have a use for it, it is unlikely to be worth your effort to keep. For example, 7 battle axes. Cool. Battle axes are great. If you're not going to use a battle axe, you're not going to carry a battle axe into a town and sell it. There is hypothetically some use that we could work out, but it isn't worth your effort, and it's not intended to be worth your effort to walk out of a dungeon with 6 suits of armor, 17 weapons strapped to your back. They're damaged, they're used. It's just not going to be useful. So, magic items are totally different. If you have a use for it, definitely look into it. Tanner, I don't think you were here last time.
Nope.
There was a couple items that were marked magical. I was trying to put some asterisks on them, but I neglected to because I got distracted by what is known as life. So I am currently marking them with asterisks if they are known to be magical. So if you guys want to take a look through that, if there's something you guys want to start to move around, potions of healing, ring of protection, robe of useful items, wand of burning hands, great. If you don't, we can start moving along now. We ended the game after Kashoot explored this barracks, the room she is in, and essentially found it empty and looted it. So I'll let you guys decide when you're ready to move on.
Tony, will you adjust the spurs to 24? I'm going to take 6 more.
Okay. Done.
Thank you.
I'm sure we can divvy up the loot data.
Well, I think there's a few things we want to sort now. Like, who wants the ring of protection?
Here, let's do this. Let's do... Whoever wants the ring of protection, or whoever would like it, do a check box, and then we can just do rolls if multiple people want it or something. Did you guys like that idea?
Yeah, sure.
Good thinking.
AC 16, I think I'm fine with it without it for right now.
So I think the ring of protection is probably one of the few items that everybody can use.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
That's
My AC is 20, so I think
Holy
I
cow.
can. Just,
Holy shit.
I'm okay.
oh yeah. In that case, I might actually throw my hat in the ring then.
Yeah.
Mine's 15 with mage armor. Normally it's only 12.
Well, roll for it.
Rollies.
So just 3.
Nope, I'm not getting it.
I mean, you
No.
might.
Alright, Techna gets it.
Good.
Well, the spirit got it last time, so now
Oh,
his
that
character
is-
is getting it again.
That is true.
Son
Nice.
of a bitch.
Wait, do we have 2 rings of protection?
Yeah,
Nope.
Tony, it says 2 there.
Oh, that would be because the DM doesn't know how to roll his mouse in the correct direction.
Okay.
You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll just shrug and hand it all over to Hazel. I'll let him have it.
No. You want it fair and square.
Alright.
Can't dishonor Rolly. I'll be fine. I stay at the back of the group most of the time anyway, so
In
it's
fact,
fine.
you run away.
Exactly, yeah. I have a strategy.
Oh, it's because. There we go.
Okay,
And
next up for
ace.
auction, we have our robe of useful items.
Go look.
The riding horse, that's cool.
Yeah,
Completely
Kazu
useless
likes
right now, but it's cool.
he likes horses.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Nobody wants the room.
Ah,
I'll
there.
take it if nobody else wants it, but
It could be sold.
Yeah.
or sold.
It is also useful though.
Take all the
No.
potions off and then
I just
sell
don't
it.
want to. I just don't want to be responsible for it. Are you kidding? There's a door on there. That's amazing.
So do
An
two
iron door, no
people-
less.
There.
So did
There, my
2
check
people
mark.
actually want it? Is
Nope,
that what?
nope.
No.
That
Alright.
was me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. If you want it and we'll use it, go for it.
Yeah, grab it.
You get it.
See
All right, Ben.
these sheets.
Next to your armor class on the main tab, click
Yeah.
that little magnifying glass.
Oh, okay.
Put a 1 under miscellaneous.
Wait.
Nope. That's initiative.
Oh.
Bottom, all the way to the right.
Oops. Oh. There we go.
Alright. Now put your mouse over your saves. Hold control, and then roll your mouse wheel up 1. It will add a +1 to those. You don't have to do them all.
Oh, it's
over
over
the-
the initiative. Okay.
Over the saves. There you go. Now you can take that off. I'm gonna add an effect, but I wanted you to know that is possible since I'm
Oh,
already
okay.
annoying you.
All right.
So I'm gonna take that 1 of miscellaneous off, and I'm gonna put a ring of protection on as an effect. But I wanted you to know that that existed. So
Okay,
that you
cool.
are aware of those things.
Appreciate that.
Of course. I'll let you guys sort out the rest of your loot.
Looks like only one person wants the wand of burning hands.
Ah, that's me. I will take it
Go
if
for
no one
it.
else wants it. Click and drag, you fucker. Not clicking and drag, egg.
Could we leave something like the elixirs of health on the party sheet so we don't forget them?
You can. Here's my rule. It's on the party sheet. You can't
There
get
it
it
goes.
in battle.
No, that's not where it
Yes.
goes.
Hmm.
Finally, y'all. Wasn't grabbing it right, apparently.
You can leave anything you want that doesn't have weight, such as potions, if you desire, but you can't access it during the combat. So if you're like, oh my god, I need that potion to cure my disease, finish the fight.
Does anybody not have a potion of healing?
Yeah, there's 2 left. So
I have
grab
1.
'em.
I have 1 also.
I have more than one.
Yeah,
Or
I-
an elixir of health. So
I have a couple, so if somebody else wants those potions, they should take them.
Ben, roll a saving throw. I don't care which one.
All right.
I don't like it when he says I don't care which one.
Make sure my
Oh.
effect worked.
Yeah, that was a straight roll.
Nice.
I have a -1 to strength. That should have been a 6.
Go.
Oh yeah.
The rest of the loot
Cool.
can be sorted out if you guys wish at a later time.
Most of
guys
it's probably
used
just gonna
your
get pulled.
You guys used your short rest essentially to identify most of the ones you could identify. So from there, resuming the game, where do you guys want to head?
Ash is going to check out this door here real quick, because the sooner we find the room with the portal, I think the better off we'll be. Listening for the other side, and then checking to see if it's trapped. Oh, we're going shit rolls today. That's great.
I
Alright.
can't wait.
There are no traps that you can detect.
Shocking. Alright, I'll open the door.
So the door opens, and this stone chamber houses a slightly smaller internal room composed entirely of glass. This chamber is this big. It is right here. So it's a room within a room. Large panes form a square enclosure over a shining metal pedestal centered in the floor. The pedestal is only about 6 inches off the ground. There's a single transparent door that swings outward into the larger chamber and is already open. There's a small control panel that occupies the wall to the north of the room's exit or entrance. You can hear it beeping and you can see the flashing.
There's nobody in here.
So far as you can see, there is not.
Alright, I'll step into the room.
It's a big box.
Where's the door?
Right in front of you.
Oh,
Middle
okay.
of the side, right there.
And you said the console is inside here?
No, the console is directly behind you on the wall. Right there.
Okay. Does the console say anything?
As in written on there? No. It's got buttons that are glowing that are similar to other buttons that you've seen before.
And what's on the pedestal?
Nothing.
Oh.
Pedestal is empty, but it's only about 6 inches off the ground.
Oh well, in that case, of course, I know exactly what it's for.
Right, exactly. Me too. Where's what's her name?
Andretta.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back out and see where Andretta is. Do you know what that is? You seem to be more familiar with most of the stuff around here.
She looks around, has a bit of puzzlement, and she says she is less familiar with the stuff around and more familiar with the language.
I understand.
But no, unfortunately, she would guess that it's a containment based on the room within a room, but she doesn't know the purpose therein.
You said the door was open though, right?
It is.
I wonder if... We know that there was a test subject, right? The creature?
Yes, at the very bottom. For the test subject would likely fit inside of here, but definitely not on the pedestal.
Gotcha.
Pedestal definitely seems built in explicitly. But what it does in there, you cannot say.
Is there anything else in this room, like bookshelves or tables or papers or anything?
You can look around the room, but if you're going to be looking at something specific, I'm going to need to know what specifically you're looking at.
So, well, like, are there tables or bookshelves in here?
Neither. There's none of that in the room, but if you're going to be looking around the room for like actual like secrets or something like that, I want to know what you're looking at. But no, this room is occupied by only the pedestal in the glass or transparent wall box and that control panel.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, well, I will investigate the walls to see if there's anything odd about them.
Mhm.
The exact same result I got when I was investigating the not the pedestal, but the machine in here.
So the console or the pedestal, which one
Yeah.
are you looking at?
The console.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say you were looking at that, Techno. My apologies.
Yeah, I made the investigation roll already. I rolled an 8, so I'm like, yeah, he doesn't understand shit.
So the walls themselves don't have anything that you can necessarily deduce, but you do pick up there are channels that thread along the walls from the floor to the ceiling, or from the ceiling to the floor. They're almost like filaments in the walls. And you can just barely make them out. Similar to like I don't know if you've the security strips in many countries' money, for example. They're very thin, and you can be seen only with a close look. In regards to the console has 3 buttons.
Oh, that's a lot simpler than I was envisioning.
There's lots of diodes and indicators and lights that make no sense, but once you actually investigate it, there's only 3 buttons.
What color are the buttons?
There's red, purple, and blue.
Well,
What color is the pedestal?
It is chrome, silver, some type of shining metallic.
Should we push a button?
couldn't hurt, right?
Well, I don't know about that.
Only one way to find out.
Do you want to?
I mean, no curiosity has ever been piqued by not pushing a button.
Alright. Naka pushes the purple button.
Okay. The
Roll
purple
console.
button activates some transparent, partially transparent barrier inside of the box. So it's a box within a box within a room. But it's a perfect square around the pedestal. So, but whereas the actual box is solid, tangible, this is an energy barrier.
Try one of the other ones.
So you said there was a red button
And blue.
and blue. Nalka pushes the red one.
So the red one closes the door to the
A wall.
cage, the wall, and seals it, and it pulls all, you can hear us as all the oxygen is pulled, or atmosphere is pulled out of that room.
Uh-oh.
The room or the cage?
The cage, my apologies. The room.
Okay.
Had me worried there for a second.
And do the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one. Let's see what happens.
And you push the blue one, and the pedestal lets off a small electrical jolt, and it seems to pull the electrical air out of the air, or pull some type of energy out of the air directly above the pedestal into the pedestal. It's almost like it lights some type of fume for just a second, and it causes a spurt of energy to travel into the floor and the entire wire network. So for every 5-foot square, there's probably 50 small filaments, and they travel along. This energy spike travels from that pedestal into the floor along these filaments, along the floor and up the wall, across the ceiling, and into a central point as all the filaments join in the ceiling. Because it was just a flicker, the flicker travels and then dissipates.
Interesting.
It looks like we accidentally enabled all the safety procedures first before we pushed the dangerous button. That was lucky. Huh. I wonder what that did.
I'll have to remember this room in case. I don't know why, but interesting. Alright, we should probably investigate the pillars. To see if we can figure out how they work.
You guys travel into the room. As I said, there are 4 columns, unusual green metal. I will mark them. I read this whole. It's not true. I haven't read the entire thing. I read a large chunk of it. My only problem with it so far is I dislike the lack of built-in maps that have like the columns on them. But that's because I make maps. And so this is the location of all the columns. I mean,
You said one of them was malfunctioning.
mm-hmm.
I'm going to investigate that one first.
This one right here,
Yep.
the one closest to the barrier.
Okay, to see if I can pinpoint what's different about it that would make it malfunction compared to the other 3.
Okay. Start with an investigation check.
Okay.
So you investigate it, and on the backside, closest to where the damage is, something has impacted it or hit it in the fall, exposing a good deal of the internal components. And some of them are clearly damaged. There's some of the tubes that may possibly be used for moving fluids is severed or ruptured, leaking fluid. There's some char marks from possibly like a shocking hand spell around the area.
Is there anything that I can use to nearby, like rocks or debris or anything like that, that I can use to plug the leaks?
The leaks are small tears, akin to a tear in a straw. but
Oh,
multiple. But you can only see them because they're leaking fluid.
are there any controls consoles on any of the columns?
Are not. The consoles are all seemingly self-sustaining when they're functioning properly, anyways.
Was there a console in the room?
There is not any
Oh,
console
okay.
in the room. As you're looking around, what you do see is a panel that looks, or a chunk that has off of one of the damaged sides of the column, and it seems to have some writing on it.
And try to.
Mhm. I'll move her up shortly, or you can.
I don't see her, so.
Does the console have writing that I can actually read?
It has a language you don't. You're not able to translate it. And then it's more of a panel with writing on the inside of it.
Andretta, can you read the panels?
Andretta takes a look at the panel, and she takes a look, and she says, "I don't fully understand it." And she's kind of looking over, and she actually pulls a piece of it away, and the writing actually peels away to reveal a second page. The first one was stuck on top of the second one, and it looks like some type of drawing. And she finishes, she asks, and she holds it up and asks if you've seen it. And roll me a investigation check, please. It looks like the internal workings of that column, but it looks like what you would guess it should look like.
Oh, the broken. Oh, yes. It looks like, and I'll take her over to the column. It looks like the inside of this.
She says that makes sense. These are directions for how to repair and maintain this device that is referred to as a power cylinder. She says, if I have to be honest, the instructions are very simple and almost as if written so that a small-minded person or child could repair it.
That might come in handy if we need to repair that. Can we take the... Are there more instructions? You said that there was like a different page.
It's 2 pages. One is written, one is a diagram.
Drawing. Gotcha. Let's take both pages.
Do you guys see this?
What is it?
I don't know exactly what they are, but it looks like there's 2 wolves, or maybe not quite wolves. And like to the rest of the party, like I am looking straight through this like barrier thing.
Looks like we all walk up.
As you guys
Most of us
walk up,
do.
you take a look, and the barrier is, as I said, semi-opaque, semi-translucent. By all, I mean everybody but Arthanis and Hazel. And you guys catch sight of, when she points it out, 2 lupine creatures. They have been essentially belly crawling, moving closer and closer. And once you guys all move up, they pounce. Roll initiative.
Oops.
Oh, good. They look friendly.
I knew standing back was a good idea.
They don't get surprise attacks, I guess, so that's good.
But now you're not gonna get to interact with these wonderful natural creatures that certainly should exist.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, definitely natural.
I can see them from here.
I'm just watching our fucking backs as we're doing all this exploring. I'm waiting for that.
Hazel's like probably just like watching the party and just like starts tapping on. Or
Yeah.
there's like, they need help. They need help.
They're talking big words in there. I'm not really, and then I'm worried about that like creature we were fighting before.
Mhm.
And the guard that we just kind of left somewhere.
Oh fuck, where is he?
Yeah, I don't remember where we left him.
That's
I thought we
probably
left him on the lower level.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It's probably fine.
He's somewhere anyway, and he's pissed.
It's just as well. That spell's gonna wear off sooner or later anyway. Probably should have put a bullet in his head when we had the chance.
All right, Hazel. We're starting with you.
Yeah, Hazel's gonna be like tapping on Artemis's back, like, Athanas, trouble, and attack with a firebolt, and miss.
Too far away. Yeah, firebolt. Yay!
We did not take a short rest, right?
We did.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yes, we did.
Oh. I think I'm supposed to
Ooh.
get my wild shapes back.
You
Okay.
do. Every short rest, you get all of them back.
Okay, so am I supposed to like unclick that myself then?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
No. It
Hold on.
unclicks.
Then I will apply it real quick.
Okay, I just unclicked it, but
I
was wondering.
probably inappropriately didn't click it like a goof.
I just wanted to make sure because I was like, oh shit, I got no wild shapes. Okay.
Just in case anybody missed during that discussion, that firebolt was completely ineffective.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tony, I think when you took the short rest, it reset our initiatives.
Oh, well, who was first? Who was second?
It would have
Hazel
been...
and me.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I
yeah.
was first, yeah.
All right. Well, let's do this. Roll all initiative. Hazel, will put you at the top with a 20.
I had a 19 before.
Well, you
that
have a
helps.
36 right now.
Okay,
Kazu,
cool.
You were number 2, correct? was
Yeah,
Kazu number
I'm reading the numbers. Kazu was number 2.
Yeah.
Astray
me.
was number 3.
Oh yeah.
Then Techno, then Nalka,
Yeah, because I had a
and
12.
then Cash and Athanas.
And I'll just re-enter these. Let's see. That's my fault. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know it would reset it.
That's fair.
All good, all good. Lesson learned.
Unacceptable.
Get
I
out,
expect
Tony.
Yeah.
better. I expect better.
Kashu's
Yes,
over there
I rolled
like,
good.
Son of a bitch. I think Kashyut rolled better the second time.
It doesn't matter.
Son of a bitch. Techno, you got a 12. Kazu, you got I put you second, so it's fine. Techno with a 12. Arthanis, what'd you get last time?
6.
6. Alright, so I just re-rolled the NPCs. I will put Mars at the bottom, though you can't see him, I can. And Kazu, you fired the firebolt. You missed.
Hmm.
No,
That's
Kazu
straight.
hit. It just didn't
Yeah.
do shit.
Well,
I rolled a
apologize.
24 and 8.
Alright, Estrella, you were next. I'll put you right there so you can take your turn. Fire doesn't seem to be working. Now,
Okay, so I will take my wild shape and I go Starry Form Archer. And I will actually right from where I'm at, I will take a take an attack at number 19. Well, shit. It's a good thing he's not in melee range. Real
indeed.
good. So that I believe my wild shape is my bonus action. And then my action is my. Oops, where'd that go? Where did it go? Yeah, I used my action to do that. Okay, that's my turn for now.
So your spells are passing directly through, and your attacks are passing directly through this barrier. That being said, this wolf-like creature moves up to here and keeps its as it passes through, and you notice as it does this, the same areas that it's passed through and the areas your spells have passed through leave small holes that begin slowly closing. In the time when they are not closing, the atmosphere from the outside begins rapidly pouring in as it is of a different weight. In the area on this side of the line, for now, is considered toxic air. What that does for you, if you start your turn in that area, you will have the poisoned condition. You start to get a headache, you start to get dizzy, and that is not a pleasant feeling for you. You also can't breathe, but suffocation takes a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con mod, and each minute is 10 rounds. So you're not really in risk of suffocating in here unless you stay in for minutes. You're not at risk of suffocating in battle, but the poison condition, it results in disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So if you start your turn on the other side, keep that in mind. The creature. On the other, what's that?
I was gonna say, so I'll back up before the end of my turn.
So yeah, if you want to back up, you can. I don't mind.
I'll give up there.
These are things you would have noticed, Kazu. If you wish to back up, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that before I screwed up the initiative.
I was
Yeah,
just
I
about
would
to
like
ask.
to back up.
I was just about to ask if it takes an action or a bonus action to drag someone back.
Neither.
Uh-oh.
So the creature moves forward, and it has an unusual feature that I'm sure you are super excited about. Is it moves forward, the flesh on its back tears apart to reveal 2 tentacles,
No.
and they lash out with both tentacles at Nauka, slapping them, provoking an attack of opportunity with the first one.
They slap back.
Slap
Hey, Tony.
and up. Yes.
Since I'm in a square that touches it, do I get an attack of opportunity as well?
Close enough. You get it?
Stabby, stabby.
There's always advantages and disadvantages to splitting the difference.
Oh, that's supposed to be an advantage too because of the.
You can roll it again, see if it's a crit.
All right. It's not, but I can sneak attack on a attack of opportunity, right?
You can.
That's what I thought.
Once per turn, which is every person's round.
Screw
Alright.
that creepy bastard.
The second tentacle smacked. Now, mind you, they're just using them as clubs, so it's just bludgeoning damage, but, you know, max bludgeoning damage is better than not. And once it gets those tentacle click in, it bites and clamps down on Nauka's leg and begins tearing at their flesh.
Oh, good.
No.
Haha.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and retreat back partially behind this pillar for some cover. Also to get further away from the toxic mist. I'm gonna take my spur rifle, I'm gonna take a shot at this thing. Yeah. Pew! I think that's all I can do.
Andretta is starting her turn with the glorious poisoned condition. And as much fun as that is the modifiers tab. That is not the tab I wanted. I wanted the effects tab, which has the poison condition on it. So let me give her poisoned because that's the way it goes. She is not in any hostile range, and she is also going to back up and fire a ray of frost at the creature. Even with disadvantage, that ray slides through and freezes one of the paws pretty significantly.
Or
Nauka.
not at all, apparently.
Well, pretty significantly. Not that it hurts it. It is frozen, but it seems to not be affected, unlike Nauka, who is now poisoned.
No. Ah. They're just gonna hit this thing. No.
Wow.
No. It's fine. I have another hand. Ah, well. And yeah, they'll back up to here.
Taking any steps to prevent an attack of opportunity?
I don't think they can.
I don't think they can either, but I didn't want to assume. And the creature snaps out and bites onto your retreating ankle. Doesn't take you out, but it definitely leaves a sting.
Oh.
Alright. Sorry, I forgot to end my turn.
Alright. Cash is going to back out of the grossness.
Let me give you some poison. Then
I
I'll approve
appreciate
it.
that.
And lucky for you,
He already took his
Nak-
reaction.
Nauka absorbed that bite.
Yep,
Now
I know.
doing their job.
I will. I have one arrow left. I guess we're gonna shoot him. Pull out the spur rifle. Oop, I didn't mean to. Oh, never mind. It dropped to 20. That's lame. Alright. Let's see, how far did I move already? I was right there. So, okay, so that was 15 feet. Let me cancel that move real quick. 15, 20. I don't know that I could actually go there, Tony.
Right here?
No, you approved it before I.
That's my fault. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, I can go there.
Approved.
All right.
I will run into the room, ready to help.
Oh no, my shield.
And I will cast an Eldritch Blast at the one everyone else has been peppering. Apparently do so ineffectively. And that will be my turn.
Alright. As this creature moves through the barrier shifts again at the large hole. That's not where it's at. It shifted both ends that I didn't want. Alright, so here. You do notice that while the holes in the barrier are closing, they are not closing quickly enough to prevent, so the room will probably continue to fill with this toxic gas or atmosphere, but the holes are closing. On the other side of it, the Akata flesh peels back and two tentacles lash out at Arthanis. One hitting, one missing, and just like with Nauka, when that tentacle hits, it snaps those fangs down, but misses. So you would wager the gas is going to continue to shift as the room becomes increasingly poisoned.
Hazel runs up to catch up with his shield. And cast chill touch on the one that's seemingly almost dead. Noise. Level 1. Lame. Not enough. He's unhillable and grant disadvantage on me. Can't hit me.
Is applying a potion a bonus action or a regular action?
It depends. Do you want to? Are you drinking it or?
Give it to Nalka.
You can't apply a potion to someone else unless they
Well,
are
shoot.
unconscious.
Well, darn. Okay. Then I will get out my crossbow.
You can toss it to her, to them, as it were.
Is that a bonus action or a
Uh,
regular action?
you could just toss it to them. That's a free action, as long as it's just one.
Yeah. Well. Darn. Oh, it didn't.
That would be because the server just crashed.
Whoa.
Whoa. So let's take a 5-minute break while I fix this. Get this
Well,
brought
good
back up.
thing. The server crash saved me.
I didn't see what happened, so there you go. So we will start your turn over. Everybody take a 5-minute break. We'll come back, and the server should be back up.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Server's back up for anybody who stayed.
Alright, let's log back in.
Mhm.
Tempting result connection to server.
That's what the mine says too.
Like everybody's connecting successfully.
I know I made the
I just
joke.
canceled my connection and then just retried it and it worked quicker.
I'm showing Eddie, Tanner, Ben, Jess, and Tyler successfully connected.
Hooray!
Alex walked away from his computer to get some water and he said that he was trying to wait for it to load and he's like, it's not working.
Just remember, it can always be worse. You could have been deciding to take a flight on a plane after trying to conduct a coup
Yeah.
in a country like Russia.
Okay, I
Somebody's brakes went out in their airplane.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's not good.
We'd like to announce that we are sorry to hear about the untimely death of that guy tomorrow.
oops. Hooray! I killed it.
Nice shot.
Okay, now how do I pass a potion?
Do you have any potions on your sheet, Nauka?
I got 2.
You want to just
Oh.
add 3 and you can drop yours by 1?
Or you can hold on to it too, honestly. I got the 2.
Okay.
Let's see. Is everybody back? Yep, looks like everybody's back.
Yep.
Estrella.
Fuck that guy. Where's my action? I'm gonna shoot another bow at it. Not a bow. What am I talking about? An arrow. Starry arrow. What the fuck? Okay, well, you know what? That's my bonus action. So, fuck this guy. We're gonna go. Can I do this? Yeah, we're gonna do produce flame. I know it's probably not gonna be the most effective. Hey! How are you? Very nice. Wait, why did I have 2? Wait.
And it didn't even matter because it took no damage from it anyway.
Yeah. You had critical selected for some
Whatever.
reason. It did critical damage.
Sometimes it happens. I don't know. It probably was an accidental click. Something
You know
like
what it
that.
is? As my I have push to talk for my Discord, and I'm using Shift, so I'm wondering if Shift is making it roll twice.
It's possible.
To figure that out. Anyways, well, that fucking is a bummer. So we're gonna back up again, and I'll go even further to here. And that's my turn.
Well, as I like to normally say. Make sure. Okay, yeah, no. I want to make sure my mic was mute. Well, yeah. As they say, second verse same as the first. That was almost a 14. Well,
Ow.
nothing for it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a page out of Estrella's book. The hell out of here.
Yeah, I probably should have backed up too.
And that does it for me.
Andretta is not very happy that these creatures resisted her her ray of frost. So she steps forward with shocking grasp, reaching out and hitting. Give me 1 second. I've meant to remove her poison status because she's starting her turn out. So let's see. Was that a crit? Nope. So either way. So her shocking grasp hits the creature. We know frost doesn't work. We know fire doesn't work. Lightning did its job. And she holds her ground there. Nauka, 1 second. You are no longer poisoned.
Yippee! They're just gonna hit this thing. Because why not? Rat. You said the gas is probably going to advance beyond this point?
Very likely it's continuing to pour through the holes.
Can Nalka hold their breath?
Yes.
They do so.
Oh, it's weird. It's not letting me target the creature.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, it is. I just can't see the arrow for some reason.
You still have the poisoned effect.
Yeah, tell me how to get rid of that.
I'm removing it now. It's gone.
Nice. Alright. And then I will squeeze through here. Will you go ahead and approve that real quick, Tony?
I did.
Yeah. And then start making my way out of this room.
Thanos, you're making friends.
Maybe not. I'm going to raise my Morning Star into the air and say, "Feel Aelmiter's wrath," and I will cast Wrathful Smite on my weapon, and then I'm gonna make an attack at it. Very good, very good. So a couple things would happen. We'll see what the damage is first, I guess.
Nice.
Never mind.
Yay.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Alrighty. And the last one goes down thanks to Estrella. It was not able to ambush the party. As the
Yay.
storm and the unhappiness outside continues to swirl around, and now that you move freely, there's no need to worry about too much of the poisoned air. The poisoned air does continue to swallow up this room, and the holes do close. You do notice it probably reaches to about right here before it does begin to slowly recede, probably an hour to 2 hours before it's filtered out. But that barrier is what's keeping it.
I'll start to make my way down over this way.
Noted. So as you come around there, you notice to look at this for you real quick. The area here has a sunken floor as you look ahead, and it has in the center approximately 1.5 foot lower, just a small one. 2 wooden enclosures stand on the south to the south with their sides open, and a large door leads to the south as well. So to draw this out for you, what you're looking at, give me a second. I need to get better with this drawing layer. It won't take me but a second. How do I? So size 0.1. Oh, that's not bad. So I need to use this better. Oh, see, that's perfect. See, if I just took the time to try to use it. So that's the floor is sunken in about 1.5 inches. Right here are 2 containers or wooden enclosures. The enclosures have their doors open, and as you're just looking at them, Kashoot, you can tell they're restraining devices. It looks like any creature that was placed in there would be unable to move. They'd be kind of strapped down.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room?
Nope.
What's in the sunken pit?
Nothing. But it appears to have some areas with ankle restraints. 4 of them, 1 in each of the 5-foot squares there.
Oh, wow. And there's nothing in the smaller containers?
No, the room's empty. It looks like creatures could be restrained into the lower pit or fully restrained in one of these enclosures.
Alright. Cash is going to wave for the rest of the group to move forward, and then she's going to investigate this door.
So that there are no traps that you can detect. There is a small console next to the door, and the door appears to be locked. It has a
Okay.
red button.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to unlock it.
Okay. You successfully disable and adjust the mechanics, and the light turns green on the button. Unlocking it right now, and it's yours to open as you see fit.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
Roll me a perception.
I already did.
I don't see it. Let me scroll up. I see it
Underneath
now.
investigate. Okay.
I had a couple things on my screen that you guys don't see. It pushes that up. There are no sounds on the other side that are obvious, but you do hear some shuffling that suggests some movement, but it's very minor. You don't know if it's its cause.
I will open the door.
All right, opening the door. So I need to draw a little now that I know I can draw, and that I've taken the time to fiddle around with it. So in this room, you have a large dais with a, well, I wasn't going for that, so you guys will just have to bear with me. there. So you have a large dais, but on the dais as it were, you see a. I'm still learning, so you guys just got to deal with my shitty drawings. A metallic circle marked in, I don't know, what is that? Peach. Easily large enough to walk through. It's 10 foot wide, stands in a metal frame atop this dais here in the southern part of the room. The circle, the metallic circle, is constructed of very thick metal embossed with a series of runes. And there are 2 pillars, one on each side of the dais. And the dais has a ramp leading up to it other than the stairs. The ramp itself is diagonal. I don't know how to do a diagonal. There we go. Now I know how to do it. So that whole area is diagonal. I'm sure that I can erase. I haven't fiddled with it too much. Ha! Screwed that all up. We'll just roll with it.
Wow.
I clicked it one time and it was like, screw you. Your whole thing is going bye bye. I didn't even hold it. I was just like, click. What did we get? Alright. So there is this large gate. And it is very obvious for those of you who have communicated with former creatures that this is the gate it showed you.
Is there anything in the room, people-wise?
Now, when you open the gate, that is correct. Around the gate, there are 4 Claven foot soldiers. They are attempting or interacting with the gate in some form or fashion. They look to be tapping on it. Not quite sure what they're doing, but if you had to guess, they look to be trying to figure out something about it. I'm going to put them on the map and roll me a any type of stealth that you wish to apply.
Naka slips behind the door frame.
So they don't seem to be aware of you yet.
What are the difference between the two?
Out of character, it's a direct result of your DM's desire to have token variation.
Okay.
The picture of Claven came with 2, and so in Photoshop I created 2 tokens. Because why have 1 and you can have 2? Right?
Righty.
That's what I'm saying.
Kashyyyk looks over at Nalka and like points into the room.
They kind of peer around the corner stealthily with the 22.
Peer around the corner.
You dance around the corner.
Whoop, 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 whoop. They nod.
These are the pillars previously mentioned.
But the
Now
gate
go-
is inactive, right?
That is correct.
Nalka waves to the group behind, like back in the hallway, and holds up 4 fingers.
Found out how to do circles.
They mime closing the door.
Kashyyy's gonna raise the spur rifle towards inside the room, towards one of the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna fire yet, but she's preparing.
Nalka shrugs and readies their axes and waves the rest of the group forward. Is it possible to creep a little bit closer into the room? Are they like pretty occupied with the machinery in there?
You can attempt, but you're gonna need another stealth check as you enter the room.
Okay. Nalka will see how far in they can creep.
Okay.
Not very.
Yeah, 9. I'm just gonna
Malcolm,
keep going until you stop me.
stop right there. Roll
No.
initiative.
That's fine.
Damn it!
Hey, we gotta
One
fight
of
these
you.
guys anyway.
One of you, Kashoot, you were getting ready, I believe, is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd like to take any type of readied action,
Yes, I will fire at the one closest to Nalka.
noted.
Oh, there's the
So-
arrow. Why didn't it show up earlier? So bizarre.
I don't see the arrow.
I know. I do, though.
I'll let everybody get their initiative rolled. Then you can take your action. Bear in mind, this uses your reaction for the round.
That's fine.
So we'll start with the reaction by Kashoot. I don't think you need me to click on you.
No. Boo.
So you do fire. Do keep track of your spurs, especially
Yep.
right now.
I am. I have 2 more left before I have to reload.
Noted. All right. The Claven, in their anger, they don't seem to like being interrupted. They turn, growl, and attack. That will never be a bad one. So the first thing that happens is this Claven here moves away from the gate, lowers its spur rifle, and fires one at Nauka as they retreat, and it hits the ground next to Nauka's foot. Arthanis.
Oh, sorry, did I actually make it that far into the room?
You did.
Oh, perfect. Then they're not retreating.
Then never mind. And it hits next to your foot as you don't retreat.
As you do the opposite of that.
I'll try and move in and pop my way into there. And then I will unleash a Eldritch Blast at the one on the left. And miss. What are you gonna do? I'll use a interaction if I can, and say, "Now is when you surrender."
They don't agree.
Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta do. Forgot to do it last combat.
What do you need now?
Self-control. Success.
Now I will approve it.
Okay, I can only see one from here, and I will shoot it with a chill touch.
Chill touch.
No, that was gonna be an 18. Fuck you. All right, done.
Shoot.
All right. We are going to fire again. And miss again.
Like you do.
How about that?
Oh, my crossbow seems to be checked twice, but I only remember shooting it once.
Take one off. If you remember,
Oh, okay.
I don't monitor what your guys' ammo. I let you guys resolve it, so if you don't feel.
Oh. Okay, maybe it counted when the server crashed. I don't
Absolutely
know.
possible.
gonna see what's over here. Maybe I'll get a better angle and see what's inside. Because I don't see anything. Ah, now I see him. Okay. Time for fire. Oh! Wow.
Very
Nice.
nice.
That's a firebolt and a half.
Woohoo!
Alright. So this Claven also moves up, lining up that shot with that spur rifle and taking a shot at Nauka as they approach. And apparently they are just really, really not that good.
They
Are
respect
they
the 21-foot
stormtroopers?
rule.
You notice that though they are scaled, their chest scales are slightly red.
Okay, I cannot see anything. And has it been actually? What is the timing on this again?
1 hour, I believe it is.
And
The
last we
phone
heard, it was
last-
we were at half hour.
One lasts for 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes since our last fight?
Probably not. You guys came
Okay.
straight here. I'd say no.
Okay. So I'll go to about here. 'Cause I can't see anything yet. Aha! And if I can, I will take my starry form archer and shoot an arrow. That guy. Very nice. Rakayu. And just to try and finish him off, I'm going to use my produce flame as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
Your
He
produce
did.
flame burns him.
That
He
makes
steps
up
up,
for
he
feeling
takes a
useless.
shot, and he goes down.
Makes up for feeling useless in the last fight, does it?
Alrighty. Well, Signo's gonna advance a little bit. Go around that small little corner there. And, that didn't actually give me much. I'll move a little bit more forward then. Like, full movement I've got. And that, I'm gonna go ahead and back.
Oh, and that was almost a 20.
I know, I saw that. That was, Oh,
Alright,
Dang.
these Claven foot soldiers are not interested in doing an exchange of blows, as they come to recognize that they are not in the best position for trading ranged weapons. And this one draws out its battle axe, charging ahead with a roar, and slams that battle axe in an overhand swipe with both hands.
It's gonna be fine. See, it's all good.
Embeds that battle axe deep into Nauka's hip.
One hit point, baby. Let's go.
Unable
Oh.
to get directly behind, this particular Claven attempts to move in and swings the battle axe, this time swinging it with one hand, and connects, doing less damage on the upside. Because one-handed is 1d8, two-handed is 1d10, and they quickly encircle Nauka and cut them down. As this battle axe cuts in, you know these Clavens seem to be quite unintelligent, but it seems that their purpose is battle. Estrella, was that move on your last turn? I'm sorry, I never approved it.
Yeah, it was so I was able to. Oh no. No, I should have stayed. Yeah, sorry. I don't know
Gotcha,
why
gotcha.
I went backwards.
No, you're good. And this Claven, since it's holding its battle axe with one hand, it takes its additional movement speed, moving to here, and slashes with the bone claws or claws from its hand that looks suspiciously similar to the spurs from the rifle, the organic bullets. Nauka, you intended to charge forward, but you managed to slightly stem the bleeding.
Ooh.
1 second, please. Right. One couple dice flying. Temporary, please. Right. Can Estrella actually disregard? Estrella and Kazu and Kashoot all roll perception at disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Ugh.
Skills. Perception.
Yes.
Okay.
I love how I dropped to 15 and I still ended up with a 15.
Oh, there you go. All of you are surprised when player 3 enters the game, closing off the exit.
What a cunt.
Fuck.
Oh, our
On the
friend
upside,
came back.
that was the full movement, and that's all she has. This particular critter drinks a healing potion, choosing to roll as a bonus action, pulls the one potion from its belt, drinks it before charging forward with its movement and bringing that battle axe down in a swipe
Shut the fuck up. Okay, okay.
and a miss. This, do you see the +1 on that defensive effect +1 there, Ben?
Yes, I did.
That's your ring. So that's how I track it, but that's why I want you guys to know how to mess with it, but I track it on effects.
Oh, I'm very glad I took that ring of protection earlier.
Arthanis, you hear a screech, a Wilhelm scream behind you.
That's supposed to be me.
And
I believe it was Kazu, but
Kazu screamed like a girl.
oh, that Wilhelm was supposed to be a girl. I'll see if I
Well-
can find a girl for you.
Wilhelmina.
See if I can find a good scream, but I'll let Arthanis decide what to do while I find a good scream.
You could try a Ned Flanders scream.
Oh no, I got sound effects for everything.
Oh, okay.
Can I make that movement happen, Tony?
I don't see them. Oh, I just saw it. Just popped up.
It disappeared.
That was user error. You looking to get right here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of stepping over Nalka's body. And then I will. I'll use a melee attack on the guy in between me and Techno. I guess that's a little bit of damage. And that is my turn.
Hazel, it's getting mighty crowded back here.
Was I surprised or no?
You were, unfortunately.
So I can't attack? Or I just can't attack that creature?
You can attack that creature. It just gets advantage on you.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm gonna cast the Wand of Burning Hands. I don't think I need to draw the cone. It's the only creature there.
I feel like we can agree on that.
I'm gonna cast 4 charges.
Oh, damn.
He succeeds. Still takes half damage though.
Nice.
Yay!
And then Hazel will run away. Is this a box? What is this box again?
That's a foot and a half depression in the ground.
Oh, no, whatever. Run far away and done.
Alrighty. Kesha's gonna go down here. She's gonna stow the rifle as she's moving forward and pull out, draw her rapier, and attack the Cleven foot soldier. Wow.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my bad. I accidentally hit that. Don't sit here.
Really all
Okay.
she can do. So, there we go.
Alright, Kazu.
Kazu is very scared. Can I, grab Andretta's hand and drag her over where Hazel is?
You can pull her with you. If you do, it reduces your movement by half.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, how far can I go then?
What's your normal movement speed?
Oh, it's 30, so I'll just go 15 over here. And drag her with me, so she will be safe.
She allows herself to be dragged, and a conscious creature can oppose it, but she doesn't.
Okay, and I am going to throw fire at Spooter. Oh, and miss. He's too scared.
Miss 100% of the shots you don't take, though.
Yeah.
Andretta, having used a large chunk of her spells, she doesn't have much in ways of cantrips. No long rest having been taken, she fires a ray of frost at the creature and moves to here, and that's all she has.
Buckle up, bitches. So Estrella will first shoot an arrow at Cleven foot soldier 22. Oh my god, what a fucker. Fine. And then I will run up to here. Actually, I will do it over here. Sorry.
Apologies.
To there. Just so that I'm not within melee of this guy. And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Notha. Not great, not great, not great. But that's okay. Yeah, fuck, that's my turn.
All right, Techno.
So Techno doesn't like where he is. He's going to disengage. But not before he boofs Khalif and Foot Soldier 22 in the nose. And gets the hell out of there. Now, since I've already used my action to disengage, I can't take any further actions like attacks or anything, right?
Correct.
I just figured. All right.
So the Claven are starting to get surrounded, and they are not huge fans of it. The first thing, and as far as they know, Malka is down, and so it attacks Arthanis, this time with one hand, not two. Well, apparently this guy has all the luck as he buries his battle axe into Arthanis' shoulder and then swings that free hand he is no longer holding on to his axe with around and slashes at Kashyut with his claws and misses that one. This Claven moves to here with the battle axe and attacks Estrella and swings those claws. And everyone in the room, including Arthanis, do me a favor. Give me an investigation check. And that's Techno too. But the three of you, Kazu and Hazel, you do not need to give it. You guys are outside the room.
Oof, drop a 19. Son of a bitch.
So, presumably you guys share this information. If it's anything I'm worried about you guys not wanting to share, I would stop it. But you notice that the skin, the scales on these Claven have very tiny black dots that are familiar from that goo wall you pass through. And in addition to that, you notice that they are using tactics. Their attacks are concerted or coordinated despite the fact that they're not communicating. They're attacking together, giving each other openings that you wouldn't typically get unless you had trained together for a very, very, very long time. But they're doing it non-verbally, so it's something you do notice. Malka, I assume you're standing up from prone?
Yep. Just double check something. Yeah, screw it. Let's rage. Boop. And they're gonna hit the Claven soldier that's behind them. Hopefully. Yeah!
Oh,
Nice. Yes.
heck yeah. Wreck him.
Kill.
Well done.
Alright. The Auslek creeps forward on its mini legs and takes a double bite attack.
Oh shit, wasn't that the creature that got me earlier in the that elevator shaft?
It did.
It came back.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
It tries to bite Andretta, and misses. She doesn't have her dagger, and she doesn't have Warcaster, so she is not able to take an attack of opportunity.
Dang, probably should have given her a weapon.
And she makes Hazel. Any desired? Nothing.
Yeah, I got a dagger in my offhand that I can try stabbing it.
That must be nice.
Stab. Oh, stabbed.
Oh, that's nice.
Little stab. Stab. That's all I got
And
though.
For the second bite attack, it attempts to bite Hazel.
No. Haha.
Mage armor slides in for the protection. And now that it's really close to you guys see that it scales from your spells, and your attacks are healing slowly.
It's
No.
cheating.
Alright, I'm gonna use another charge of the Wand of Burning Hands. Burn, you devil.
Just one.
Damn it.
You should use 3.
No. Just one. And I don't have anything for a bonus action, so that's it.
She is going to position herself right here, now that Naka has stood up.
Say, pick the party sheet.
No, it.
Oh my fucking god.
No, we lost that dagger.
Hey, we don't have daggers, but we got plenty of hand axes. Can I have one of those?
Lost the dagger in Kashyyyt's luck.
I miss not having Lucky.
Wait. I thought somebody took it.
Yeah, and then somebody put it on the ground. I think that was you.
Yeah.
No. No, I gave up the. No. I gave up the bow and arrows and stuff, and I gave the dagger
and
to somebody.
No, you put the dagger down with the bow and arrows and stuff at the entrance of our previous cage. For the gnolls.
Fuck.
I specifically remember this, because I was like, I don't know why she's doing it, but sure.
When she Estrella hears that, she kind of like shrinks a little bit. Pulls into herself.
I have a dagger I can give to Andretta.
That's fine. You can go ahead and take your turn. She doesn't need her dagger right now.
Okay.
She'll use her magic.
Okay. Well, Kazu will screech and throw more fire. Yay. Oh yeah.
Well, in the
And
absence of range, Andretta is going to grasp the creature shockingly and miss, but she's also going to relocate to here.
Oh no.
Okay, so first things first, Tony, if I move here, would I be able to touch Arthanis?
It'd be very difficult because of the number of people. Typically yes, but due to the number of people, it's not gonna really be possible.
I mean, you can move through Nalka's square and get to the other side and still be within melee range of the other two creatures.
It's true.
Is Nalka still on the ground? You haven't stood up yet?
They have stood up, but they're not taking up an entire 5-foot square.
Okay, so
5 by
that's
5,
okay.
that's a lot of space.
I'll do that then. As long as I won't take an opportunity attack. And then I will cast Cure Wounds on Arthanis.
Alright.
That's my last fucking spell slot. Nobody else. Oh,
Oh,
my
that
God.
rollover was some bullshit.
Yeah, what
Well,
the fuck
thank
was
you.
that?
Funny thing, I was going to do the same thing when my turn came around. I was going to run up to him and slap him around and like, get up, get up, get up!
All of a sudden, oh, I see. I was like, all of a sudden, all my spells are gone because I have no more spell slots left. Produce flame, I believe, doesn't necessarily need to be. Oh, it is a ranged spell attack. Fuck.
You can make a ranged spell attack within 5 feet. It's just a disadvantage.
You know what? I won't do it at these guys, but I will do it at the weirdo fucking matriarch thing. But I will do, because I did a action to do cure wounds, I'll do my starry form archer attack. My god. Back to feeling useless.
Straya, no.
I think everybody needs to like change their dice color.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy new dice.
Say, Tenno's just gonna stay where he is, and he's just gonna do the same thing. He's just gonna throw a firebolt and miss. Yep. Yep.
Getting that adjusted there. And this Claven, with his double-handed battle axe, is quite sick of Nauka's bullswaggle. And double-hand overhand chops downwards at Nauka. I know they're not on the ground, but tries.
Ah,
Then that was not intentional. That was a claw. It was supposed to be for the next creature. But since I was on the wrong one, I'm just gonna re-roll it. Might miss on the second one. This particular one swings a battle axe with one hand. Manages to hit Nauka. And then brings that claw in.
oh shit!
Yes.
Nauka's 2 hit points left.
They don't care. They're just gonna fucking smack the shit out of this guy.
Dipping and dodging.
Fucking do it.
She mad. Or they're
Uh-oh,
mad.
That's
Oh,
fine.
Oh.
Oh, that should have been advantage. Try for the 20.
Drink a healing
Hey.
potion.
It's too late.
Fuck.
The
Doesn't
rage is
matter.
on.
All they can see is violence.
Some of that some of that scale damage begins to heal, and the matriarch spins, bites Andretta, sinking those fangs into, or mandibles I suppose would be the more accurate description, into Andretta, taking some unhappy things along with her. This time, not trying to cart anyone off, the creature releases venom into Andretta. And
Oh.
the matriarch spins around and attacks Kazu. And misses with the attack. So it looks like it's trying to bite in multiple directions as it's skittering around on these numerous legs. You see it spinning, snapping, spinning, snapping. It's trying to get a chunk. Arthanis, are you standing up?
I think I shall, yeah.
I think you shall. This will be the last round. Heads up, guys.
And I will make a melee attack against the Cleveland Soldier number 10. A little bit of damage. And that's my turn.
Okay. One last charge of the Burning Hands wand. Not the last charge, to say, in such a way that it would not hit Andretta. Oh, finally gets full damage on this bitch. Oh!
Yes.
There you go. Very nice.
Incredible.
God.
Success. And that's it for him, because he can't do anything else.
That damage never applied.
I will click and drag. There you go.
Got it. Shoot.
All right. Well, we're gonna see if we can actually hit something this time.
Mhm.
We're gonna continue our assault against the Claven foot soldier. And still continue to miss.
Consistency is important.
Not when you're missing.
The shoot needs her eyes checked.
Oh my god, she needs goggles.
Okay.
Spectacles.
Hissing and screeching, garbled nonsense. He is going to throw more fire. There we go.
Alright, and Dreda, using her Ray of Frost, she is going, I'm sorry, her Shocking Grasp, attempting to give this creature a shocking little wake-up call, and misses despite advantage. Apparently she has been
Jesus.
infected by Kashyut.
Wow, that's rough. Fuck. What do we do here? Do I have advantage on Flaven Foot Soldier number 10?
I don't think you're within 5 feet of him, are you? Like you're trying to do
Splitting
like
the
that?
square.
Fuck it. Let's do this. Boop boop, bitch. Hopping left and right. And then hopefully that would give me advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I will do a straight roll then, because I'm going to do my archer arrow and my produce flame. Fuck you, you bitch. Fuck you.
Yay!
And
Arrow
damn it.
slays
That
the
means
Claven.
disadvantage at this guy then. But I still fucking hit because I can't miss. Oh, I fucking did it again.
Yay!
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Check that.
Actually, wait. I will circle to here to give Nalka advantage.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna slightly change my tactics. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go up to here. Some of my more moves. And with the clap, I'm gonna take my dagger and I'm just gonna poke this guy.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either. I was like, what the fuck? Somebody glitching out?
That was not my
Horrifying is
sound.
what it was.
That was not my sound effect board.
That was me, just being dumb. But I still hit him, and that's all that matters.
And so the Claven foot soldier, recognizing that it is surrounded, decides to negotiate. Actually, instead, it continues to its attack, but this time it begins lashing out in a very not nice way, aggressively. It swings that battle axe, dropping Nauka, and as Nauka falls, it dives on top of Nauka and rams its claws at Nauka's head, and as Nauka falls, it misses. You guys still there?
Yep.
Okay. As Nauka falls, it misses. I just got an error popped up that says runtime. Microsoft Visual C++ runtime library. I'm going to click OK. It might crash the server. which is fine because it's the end of the round. I think Nauka
I was the
Just
last one, yeah.
has. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but it's perfect time for it to crash.
I suppose we're ending the game here as it is anyway, so just as well.
We are indeed. So we will pick up this round, and the party has left, or with Nauka's death saving throw. Just bear that in mind. And next game, we will see how the spellcasters in the other room survived, as all the melee characters left them to fend for themselves for 3 rounds.
Hey, I
Fucking
think they're
melee
doing pretty well
characters.
so far.
Doing all right.
Didn't
I
say they
think-
couldn't.
This wand's coming in clutch.
It would be great.
Thank goodness.
I think just one more charge is what it needs.
No. I don't think so.
Good.
What is it, like a
Very good.
natural? I guess it's a natural one that it would break
only-
or something.
It's only 5% chance.
It's only a 5% chance. Just
I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3 has been showing me that 5% happens pretty often.
statistically, it happens once every 20 times.
Yeah. There you go. So you can do that 20 times.
And I will see you
19.
guys next week.
Sounds
Good
good.
game,
Sounds good.
guys.
Good
Good game, guys.
Good game.
GG.
Indeed.
Peace.
Have a good night.
Make sure you guys find and bring your luck next time.
Thanks,
I did
Tyler.
change my dice color for the record.
I was
I
rolling
was
okay.
doing perfectly fine. Oh, I think I should probably have had an exhaustion on that when I got up, by the way.
Probably.
Okay.
Shh.
I wanna
Judge
say-
fool!
I am
If he
switching
forgot,
computers, so
you
I'm
don't
dropping. I'll be
remind him.
right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Night, guys.
Like,
Later.
Hey, everybody.
Bye.